Okay, in this session I would like to discuss about how the animal cell having the nucleus, how the plant cell having the nucleus. Okay, now plant cell, take an example, onion. Let us observe the nucleus present inside the onion cell. So we already observed the cells arrangement in the onion peel, but we couldn't observe the nucleus as represented inside the onion cell. So our theme here is to observe the nucleus present in the onion cell. So to observe the nucleus we want to take electron microscope. With detailed structure. I want to discuss here about the detailed structural information of the nucleus. So I take here electron microscope. So if you take compound microscope, the nucleus observed as a dot like structure. So in before classes, okay, before studies, scientists discussed that nucleus represented as a dot like structures. So first of all we want to discuss about this, then after I will discuss about the detailed structural configuration of the nucleus. First of all, take a onion peel. From that peel we have to take the inner layer of the onion peel. Okay, then take this layer as a small bit of onion peel is taken, and it is keep on a glass slide as like this, and add, this is very important students, add a drop of methylene blue, it is in blue color, saffronin, it is in pink color, okay, or any red colored ink, okay, add a drop on the surface of this bit of a onion peel. So what will you observe later? Okay, then after addition of this drop of methylene blue or saffronin or red colored ink, anything as your wish, okay, then after addition you just leave it for 5 minutes, okay, not a 5 minutes, 2 minutes is enough. 2 minutes is enough to leave it carefully, and then after you should cover this, okay, added colored, then cover this with a cover slip, then this ink is spread throughout the entire leaf peel. Now this glass slide is put as like a slant position, okay, you have carefully take this slide and keep in a slant position. Now add a drop of water to clean the excessive color present on the membrane, okay, onion peel membrane. Why? Because if the color is more, the appearance of nucleus is not distinct. So to observe the nucleus carefully, excess stain will be removed out. So I want to remove the excess stain present on this slide by adding drop of water, drop by drop, drop by drop carefully on this slide. Now this excess slide, okay, slides over as with the color, slides over. Now this slide is carefully observed. Now to dry this slide is leave for 2 minutes again, leave for 2 minutes again. Then this slide is observe under microscope, observe under microscope. What will you observe here? Cells are arranged like this, okay, cells are arranged like this. Now the stain, sorry, these dots indicates that nucleus. These dots indicates that nucleus, students, okay, nucleus. Why I keep these dots at the corner of the cell? Think, okay, if you are my student, you got that question, okay, why ma'am keep that spot at the corner of the cell behind the, okay, other than the center of the cell, ma'am keep that dot at the corner of the cell. Why? Because in case of plant cell, this is a cell wall. Inside it plasma membrane is present. Inside it a large central vacuole is present, students. Large central vacuole. It can stores food and other secretions and other needs of secretions. So due to presence of large central vacuole, it is situated at the center of the plant cell. So there is no place to the nucleus present to center. So nucleus is just forwarded and moves towards the corner of the plant cell. This is a plant cell, okay, plant cell, corner of the plant cell. That's why I mentioned each and every dot as a nucleus at the corner of the cell, Now this is the appearance in case of onion peel. So if you take, this is onion cells. Now process is same. Now you have to take, process is same, you have to take animal cell and keep on a slide and add a drop of methylene blue, safranin or pink, or red color ink. Then you have to cover with a cover slip as like this, and the color is spread throughout the membrane of the animal cell. Here membrane is nothing but the inner layer of your mouth, Carefully scrape the layer of your mouth and place on a glass slide. Okay, after addition, leave it for 2 minutes to dry the color. Then after, it is allowed to water wash. Okay, by keeping the slide in slant position and adding the water drop by drop on the surface of the glass slide, then excess stain will remove. Then for drying, the glass slide is leave for 2 minutes. Then observe under microscope. This animal cells arrangement appears like these, students. Okay. Next, animal cell does not having any cell wall. Cell wall is not present in case of animal cell, but the outermost layer is called as cell membrane or plasma membrane. Or cell membrane. Is it clear, students? Here I mentioned nucleus at the center. Why? Because animal cell doesn't have vacuole like the plant cell, doesn't have any vacuole inside the animal. So animal cell is very free to have the nucleus at the center, very free. Okay, that's why the nucleus is situated at the center of the animal cell. This is about, okay, observation of animal cell nucleus and observation of plant cell nucleus. Okay, plant cell having rectangular shape, animal cell having a round shape. Plant cell nucleus is present at the corner of the cell or edge of the cell, but the animal cell having the nucleus at the center. Plant cell's outermost layer is the cell wall. Animal cell outermost layer is the cell membrane. Okay. Then I want to discuss about detailed structure of nucleus. Detailed structure of nucleus. Under electron microscope, the internal structure of nucleus is observed as like I representing here. Okay, nucleus. This is the nucleus. Okay, nucleus having two membranes. Okay, two membranes. Outer membrane is called as outer nuclear membrane. Okay, inner it is called as inner nuclear membrane. Okay, inner side to the nucleus, genetic material is present. Genetic material is maybe a DNA or RNA as like based on the type of organisms. But in case of eukaryotic organisms or eukaryotes, the nuclear membrane must be DNA. DNA means deoxyribonucleic acid. Okay, D for deoxyribo, N for nucleic, A for acid. Deoxyribonucleic acid. Okay, but this DNA present inside the network, this network is called as chromatin. This network is called as chromatin. Students, carefully listen, it is very important. If you are taking BPC in your intermediate or up to PC, you have this concept, okay, you have this concept. So, from now you have to learn about the detailed structural information of the nucleus, okay. The network of genetic material or nuclear material is called as chromatin. Genetic material or nuclear material, anything is same. Genetic material, why it is called as genetic material? Because genes are coming from the genetic material. Genes nothing but small heredity carrying vehicles present in the DNA present inside the chromatin, okay. Don't think overly, you just, okay, follow me and you just listen here. Okay, chromatin is a network of genetic material. Inside that chromatin, what is present? DNA is present. DNA means abbreviation deoxyribonucleic acid. Okay. These two layers of outer and inner layers, have some pores, like that, have some pores like that. These pores are called as nuclear pores. These pores are called as nuclear pores. Pores means nothing but holes, okay. Why the nuclear membrane having the pores? Because the DNA present in the inside the nucleus forming RNA in a process of transcription, okay. So, this RNA might be, okay, forwarded to the cytoplasm. That means this is present inside a cell, okay. Around the nucleus, what is present? Cytoplasm. This is overall cytoplasm. So, RNA formed in this region is moved forwarded into cytoplasm. So, in this cytoplasm, this RNA can form protein. So, RNA can form protein is called as translation. And DNA can form RNA. This process is called as transcription. Is it clear, students? Don't confuse, students, okay. Don't think overly, okay. This is about transcription and translation. These all concept not there in your textbook, so don't worry, okay. But as my students, you should learn in depth, okay, in depth of the concept. That's why I want to discuss the structure of the nucleus also here, okay. The process of DNA conversion into RNA is called as transcription, and RNA conversion into protein is called as translation. Then I said that inside the nucleus there is some dot-like structure also present. It is called as nucleolus. Okay, what is the function of nucleolus here? To form ribosomes. Okay, in your 9th class, okay, you should learn about ribosomes. So, I don't want to discuss here. Okay, you just remember that what is the function of nucleolus? To generate the ribosomes, to synthesize the ribosomes. So ribosomes involved mainly in which function? To synthesize the protein, So ribosomes also called as protein factories of the cell, or ribosomes, protein factories. Why? Because in that ribosome only protein synthesis will occur. Okay. This is about structural information of the nucleus. Nucleus having two membranes, outer membrane and inner nuclear membrane. Okay. In between two membranes there are some pores are present to allow the materials from the nucleus and into the nucleus. These pores are called as nuclear pores. Okay. The transfer of DNA into RNA is called as transcription and RNA into protein is called as translation. The genetic material or nuclear material present inside the nucleus is called as chromatin, Okay. Chromatin having inside its which type of genetic material? DNA. What is the abbreviation of DNA? Deoxyribonucleic acid. Okay. Along with the chromatin there is a spot like structure also present, that is nucleolus. Nucleolus function is to synthesize the ribosomes. Okay. Got my point, students? Nucleus. This is a nucleus. This overall is called as nucleus. Nucleus is the control room of the cell. Nucleus is the control room of cell. Am I correct? Control room of the cell. But nucleolus is the control room of nucleus. Is it easy? Okay, easy to all? Okay, don't confuse. Nucleus, this nucleus is the control room of the cell. So with this nucleus only all the cell functions are altered. As like our brain can alter all the functions in our body, at the same manner this nucleus can controls all the functions of the cell. So nucleus is called as control room of the cell. So inside the nucleus, nucleolus is present. This nucleolus is called as control room of the nucleus. Is it clear? Okay. Then here I want to discuss about some names of cell organelles. One is chloroplast. Chloroplast is the food producing centers. Okay. Due to the presence of chloroplast, plants are called as universal, please note this point, students, universal food providers. Then third one, mitochondria is another cell organelle present in the cells, but this chloroplast only present in the plants, not in the animals. Okay, that's why they can do the photosynthesis process. Due to the presence of chloroplast only, plants can synthesize the food material and can store the food material through which process? Photosynthesis. They are not present in the animal body, so we can't synthesize our food material in our body. Mitochondria is called as powerhouse of the cell. Powerhouse of the cell. Ribosomes. Okay, protein factories, protein factories of the cell. Nucleus, control room of the cell, control room of the cell, control room of the cell. Then after nucleolus, nucleolus, control room of the nucleus, control room of the nucleus. Lysosomes, lysosomes, these are all comes in your 9th class students. Structural and functional information of these all cell organelles will come in your 9th class, but these names you have to remember. Okay, lysosomes are suicidal bags of the cell. Okay, next vacuoles. Vacuoles are storage sacs of the cell, storage sacs of the cell. Okay, chloroplast is the food producing centers. Plants are called as universal food providers. Mitochondria are called as powerhouse of the cell. Ribosomes are called as protein factories of the cell. Nucleus is called as control room of the cell. Nucleolus is called as control room of the nucleus. Lysosomes are suicidal bags of the cell. Vacuoles are storage sacs of the cell. Last and final one, ATP is called as energy currency of the cell. Energy currency of the cell. Okay, this ATP is synthesized from the mitochondria, so it is called as powerhouse of the cell. Okay, up to here. Okay, information about nucleus is over. Thank you.